Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today it's Philip Chuckles Provost from G.I. Joe Classified Series lines. It's pretty cool because if you look at the box, he looks like he's got like a little transmitter or something like that, and if you look right here, that is the image on the 3-pack with the Baroness and the Red Crimson twins. Anyways, this is the box. It looks really cool. It's all electrified. It's got some artwork on the sides and stuff like that. And then when you open it up, it's got a little bit of a cartoon with Chuckles running around. And then it's got the artwork, or the photograph actually, of the figure in front of the diorama, or maybe they just took him down to the beach, who knows. But there's like a suitcase full of gold bars. There's the box basically that you would get with those other ones, and he's got like a chopper waiting for him. So that's pretty cool, but let's just take a closer look at the figure. All right, so I got Chuckles kind of all decked out. Let's take a closer look. I got him with his glasses on and his headphones. Let's take those off. The cool thing about these is they actually are accessories that you can remove. The glasses have some sort of reflective lens on them. They come off. The headphones are orange. They are basically your Star-Lord headphones from the 80s. He's pretty cool. He comes with this basic head sculpt here, which is just him looking totally normal, which is really nice. And then he's got this shoulder holster. I kind of wish, because he was a little bit undercover, that they would do a little bit more concealment type with the shoulder holster, but I think that that's fine, and his shirt's tucked in. So on the back of his belt, which you might have heard drop off, were his binoculars, which kind of just clip onto this little piece here, but they don't really stay that well. And then he's got his Walkman, or his maybe I shouldn't say Walkman, but he's got his tape player there, and it shows that he's got forward, backwards, auto reverse, or whatever. So that's kind of cool, and it just fits into that little peg on the belt. He does come with like a knife right here on the side, and then in that holster he's got his pistol right up here, which is actually kind of neat. The other accessories, well, let's just talk about the articulation really quick. He does have this butterfly joint. He does have the pinless double joint there. He's got the pinned legs, which are kind of nice, but he is wearing military pants and boots, which are normal, I guess, for that tactical attire. He's not necessarily undercover, but he is in a Hawaiian type shirt. It's really nice. Now, the cool thing about Chuckles is that he comes with an alternate head. Let's pop that off. And his alternate head just looks fantastic. Also, he looks like he's got beat up a little bit. He's got that black eye, he's got some scars, and he's even missing a couple of teeth, which is hilarious. And then, you know, you can always throw the sunglasses on if he wants to cover up that black eye. Now, it's kind of cool the way they did it, because what they did was they gave him a fade cut so that you can get the glasses on. So that did that on both heads. Now, he does come with a couple of pairs of fists that have brass knuckles on them, which are really, really cool. And he comes with this Hawaiian lei that you can put on him. So let's just do that. Just goes right around the neck like that. And then you can just throw the head. I'll put the non-beat head on. And so basically you got Chuckles running around with this Hawaiian lei, which is kind of nice, right? He does have a briefcase, which has some handcuffs. So he's got these ones right here that are already broken in half. And then he's got one set where the chain is intact. Okay, I just want to show you that the handcuffs, if you put them on, you can actually get them on, which is kind of cool. It might not fit on every figure, but definitely you can get these two arms close enough together to where you can get those handcuffs set on in the front or in the back. So you can actually have him handcuffed in the front or in the back, which is actually really, really cool. And in the briefcase itself are these like top secret files, and it's kind of cool because, you know, you can't open them up and look at them, but it is nice that it's got like a paper clip on there. There's a lot of detail, which is actually kind of cool. The suitcase itself has some really good detail. Look at that little folder piece right here, and it just snaps shut like that, and it's not in perfect shape. It's got some scarring on it, which is kind of cool. It's like scarring on the leather. Let's just settle that aside. So I think the figure is actually really cool, and I think it's a really good representation of what you would have had in the vintage toy line. I don't actually have Chuckles, but what I wanted to do was just compare it to the Action Force Covert Ops Condor, because I know I got that figure and did a review. What I did on this one though was I put this belt on and I put it backwards so he can have like kind of more of a concealed belt. He did come with his gun on the side. So let's just take a look at what the two differences are. So the big difference between these two figures, other than the color of the shirt and the character, of course, is that these sunglasses are just stuck on his shirt and there's no way to come off. And I think we talked about that when I did the review, that it would have been really cool if they would have had a couple of different versions where he could have had a pair of sunglasses to wear. So I'm really glad that Chuckles came with some sunglasses that could come off. The other thing that I thought I would point out is he's got his watch, but he wears the watch on the inside of his arm, and if you look, you can see the face is just a silver painted spot. But if you look at Chuckles' watch here, you can actually see some detail there. So I think that's pretty cool. They got, looks like, what is that, 0, 1, like maybe that's like a countdown going on. So the watch kind of has some purpose other than just being around his wrist. And the other cool thing about that is the watch actually comes off of the wrist, so you don't actually have to have it on him, which if you looked at the Covert Ops, it's kind of molded onto the arm, so that watch is not really coming off at all. So those are two of the kind of differences that I found between the Covert Ops and the Chuckles. A lot more went into this figure. Obviously, it was a deluxe. It came in a fantastic box. He came with a lot of accessories. This was like a mail-away, so it was basically like your basic figure with like a Hawaiian shirt. But this guy right here really comes like a deluxe, where he's got a whole bunch of accessories, and I just think that this figure is actually super cool. Thanks for tuning in to my quick look at Chuckles from the G.I. Joe Classified Series line, and thanks for watching, everybody. Keep collecting and have a fantastic day.